What a time-consuming and complicated mess. The 2JZ-GE, popular engine, great engine. However, if you want to do any replacing your spark plugs, the wires, the coil packs, maybe you have a leaking valve cover gasket that you need replacing, you have to remove the entire throttle body assembly. And that's, I was going to say, it's not an easy task, but it doesn't have to be a difficult task. It is a little time consuming. In today's video, I'm going to go through in detail how to remove the entire throttle body assembly. The first thing that I like to do before working on anything electric is to disconnect the negative battery terminal. Next, we're going to remove the engine cover, which has 4 10mm bolts. So here's our throttle body assembly, including the throttle body itself. There's a spacer or gasket. See, I've seen it referred to as both right here. And then your air intake manifold, which starts here and moves over here. I'd like to take this opportunity to let you know that we have some new merch on our Etsy merch store. Please click on the link, go take a look. There's a whole bunch of new designs for t-shirts, just like this one. Consider supporting the channel by purchasing some merch. This is an electrical connection. We're not going to disconnect the connection itself, but there's a 10mm bolt just to the side of the whole bracket. We'll disconnect that, and then four 12mm, and then underneath there are 2 nuts that are 12mm. Remove the 2 bolts at the very bottom, not that plate at the top, but look at the silver wrapped wiring harness right underneath that. Now I removed the 2 bolts from the bracket up top. 2 bolts above the throttle body opening. You can see the openings right there. And then the 2 nuts there. You don't have to do that. I'm separating the throttle body so I can clean it. Here's the 2 bolts from underneath. You can see that they are oily, greasy, dirty. They're from under here. And my theory is because my valve cover on this side at least is leaking, probably on both sides, we'll see when we get to it, is probably leaking, and I'll probably have to replace the valve cover gaskets. There is another hose back here. If you're like me and you want to clean your throttle body, I am going to disconnect this portion from the manifold and from the spacer / gasket from here. There's 3 12mm bolts. I already removed one from this side. There's one over here backed out most of the way, and then there's one underneath. And at this point I will be cleaning the throttle body. Make sure that's all nice and clean. I'll clean the runners, as you can see here. Going into my air intake manifold, there is a little bit of oil. So there you have it. A little complicated, but certainly not difficult. Hopefully this helps and you'll feel more comfortable working on your 2JZ-GE engine. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. With that said, I think we're done for today. I want to thank you very much for joining, and until next time.